Cardinals and Cougars just about set to do battle. Grand Rapids Catholic Central comes in 9-4-3, and the Cardinals come in at 7-8-1 off a win against Cadillac. The Cardinals so far in the new year are 3-0-1 all school game, as students will look to file in here momentarily. 17 minutes on the clock, the lights are back on. Cardinals looking to get back to 500. Catholic Central looking on a build on an impressive season they've had with a 596 MPR. The Cardinal current MPR is 445. Catholic Central ready to go. They're starting Jacob Aaron in net. Aaron have to a really incredible season, 7-3-3, 2.53 goals allowed on average, 905 save percentage. On the other side, it's Holden Foos. Holden Foos this season, 4-7, 345 goals allowed on average, and a 761 save percentage. Puck ready to drop. Osaski will take the faceoff. He will go up against Carlander. This one's won. Cardinals have it. Cam Miller will get the puck deep towards where the students will be filing in momentarily on that end behind Aaron. So the students will be behind Aaron for 2 periods. Catholic Central will finally get the puck. Dozma looks to push it deep, and that he does. Getting around to the other end is Heminger. Battling around with him. Cardinals, Osaski, and Purdue. It's finally taken out by Cam Miller. Cardinals in red today as that one's played off. Couldn't get any sticks. This one's played behind the goal line. Heminger down there, applying the pressure for the Cougars. Purdue battling. Puck will go back towards Purdue. Cam Miller comes out with it once again. Miller will wrap it around. Nobody over there. To receive the puck will be Noah Onslaught, one of the captains. That one's tipped and almost went in early here as this one's out. Multiple chances there on Foos. None of them fall, though. This one will trickle out to the point. Block shot there by Murphy Quant. And sent down deep. Potter down there as well as Cooper Moss. Kappinga down there looking to get the puck out. It rolls towards Kappinga. He's the captain of this Cougar squad. Moore lets it go. Save made in front. Puck sits behind the net. Cardinals got to get this puck out as this one rolls out over to Kappinga. Kappinga fires. Save made there by Holden Foods. It's going to roll. Cougars are hemming the Cardinals early on here. Purdue got it out for behind the goal line. Wyatt Welch trying to get it out. Goes back to Moore. Moore goes down to Moss. Moss fires. Blocked in front. And it will be played ahead to Wyatt Welch. Welch will slowly shovel it down. This one will go to the right of Aaron. It will be an icing. 15-18 left to go on the clock from Ewiglaben Ice Arena. Away from home this season, Catholic Central is 5-1-1. The Cardinals at home this year are 4-5 after an impressive home start to the season where they won 3 of their first 4 home games. This one's won for the Cardinals by Ortiz. Skier was in there. It goes back to the point. Looking to fly. No, it doesn't. Goes to Reed Curtis. Curtis got options. Went to Smith. Lazinski has it. Lazinski will get it deep. Lazinski will look to grind. He will get the puck behind the goal line. He'll meet it towards the slot. Looking, Smith. Aaron got his glove on it to freeze it. And there was a dangerous chance for the Cardinals to get the goal-scoring started here with exactly 15 minutes left to go. So first shot of the game for the Cardinals. Catholic Central fired off 2 when they hemmed the Cardinals on the other end for quite some time. Lazinski will take the face-off. Battling in there as Potter went in to try and grab it. Couldn't get it, but coming out with it is Parker Moore. Turns it over. Skira takes it away. Gives it over to the far side. Penalty box boards. Turnaround, angled ahead. Trying to get it out there. McLean as it's now in the neutral zone. Still in the neutral zone. Played over to Potter. Osaski will intercept it. Osaski's dangerous. Needs 3 points to get to 100 career points as a Cardinal as he lost the puck there. Wyatt Scare with the big hit. Still bouncing around in the neutral zone. Osaski looking to get pressure. He gets pressure on Reynolds. Pokes it back. Catholic Central D-to-D passing in their own zone. Trying to get it out. Great play there by K. Dowell to keep it in the zone. Lays the stick down. But couldn't get the puck to be wrapped around. Behind the goal line with it now is Parker Moore. Still with it. Trying to get it out. Wraps it over. And Murphy Kwan in there applying the pressure, I believe. So is Wyatt Welch. Finally coming out with Catholic Central. Will send it all the way down. The Cardinals did not touch it, and Holden Foos hit it when it could have easily been an icing. Wyatt Skier with the puck. He fires over to Wyatt Welch. Welch goes back to Osaski. Osaski will give up to Welch. Welch clears the red and gets it into the Catholic Central zone. No pressure on the puck, though. Heminger with it. Dozma around him. Osaski lost his footing. Played back by Carlander. And he got it over there. Here's a chance for Brody Osaski. Osaski, forehand shot! And a save made by Jacob Barron. Chance there for Osaski that the goal scoring started. He's got 20 goals this season. 14 assists, 97 career points. Last year he had 29 points, 12 goals, 11 assists, or 17 assists. Led the team in all of those stats. This year he's all the way up to 34. Lisinski using his body beyond the goal line now, getting it, turns it over. Heminger is going to have it on the pass from Lisinski, angled ahead. Here's 2-on-2 for the Cougars. Dozma along with Tenarmsel. Over to Tenarmsel, blocked in front there by the Cardinals. A beautiful chance, though, for the Cougars. Lisinski was trying to play it over to Ortiz, was unsuccessful in doing so. Kyle Marchand, the leader of the Cougars. First year as head coach of Catholic Central after Slobo left them. Onslaught played it all the way up. If it goes all the way down, and it will be an icing. 12:45 left to go. Students still not here yet. 0-0 game. As Jake Strookridge will be out there to take the faceoff. He'll be joined by Ray Myers and Zach Repke. Skira and Curtis, the defenseman. Strookridge on the faceoff. He goes up against Kalnin. Puck dropped, battling around. Got a shot there, but it was blocked. Catholic Central has their own zone, trying to get the offense started. That one played ahead, turned over though. The Cardinals will crash onto the puck as Wyatt Skira tried to get it deep onto the other end. Was unsuccessful in doing so, as the Cougars will do it to the Cardinals. Big reverse hit there by Jake Strookridge. Played over. Gavorkian fires in front. Foos trying to kick it around. Body's on the ground, and it doesn't go in the net. As Wyatt Skira lost his stick, had to try and kick that one around to make a play. Kalnin with it. Angles it back. Ray Myers pokes it. Couldn't get out of the zone, though. Jake Strookridge backhanded up towards Myers, and as the arms are in the air, they're going to call it offsides here as the Cougars touch it. Cougars in the white tops, blue bottoms and white socks, blue helmets as well. Cardinals in the white helmets, red jerseys, blue bottoms, red socks. Don't see the Reds coming out too often. Osaski will take the faceoff. He'll go up against Kapinga. Osaski wins it back. Seth Purdue has it. He goes over to trying to get to Murphy Kwan. It's going to be too long as the students are officially starting to file in here. 11:55 left to go in the first period. Last year, the Cardinals won 4-1 against Midland Dow in the all-school game. Kapinga and Osaski will go to battle again on the faceoff. Puck dropped, one towards Lisinski. Lisinski couldn't get there. Potter played it back. With it at the top was that's Pastelli. Dowell down there battling with Cooper Moss. Seth Purdue in there, Potter in there as well. It's played out to Onslaught. Onslaught fires! And it went through the legs of Jonathan Lisinski off the net, and a good play off the boards. But it looks like it will be an icing with 11:29 left to go in the first period.
Former Big Rapids hockey player, Grand Rapids Catholic Central assistant coach Mike Moss.
$11:29 left to go here in the first period. 0-0 Cardinals and Cougars battling here from Ewiglaben Ice Arena. As that one was played to Stroker. Stroker fell down. Did block the pass around the boards. Cooper Moss pinned away there by Miller. Back. Moss has it. Pinned. Good hit there by Osaski and Miller. Miller lost his stick, though. This one's played over to Aiden Smith. Smith skating with it. 2-on-2. He's got Stroker along with him. Opts to play it deep. Jake Stroker will go and grind for it. Grinding there behind the boards. Onslaught. Smith in there as this one's played. Stroker's got a chance. Couldn't get his stick on it as he's fallen down. Ortiz applying the pressure, though. Ortiz all over the puck on the far right wing boards. Played out finally. Morgan Potstelli will play it out. Played it to Moss. Moss went between the legs of Purdue, but Purdue gets it back, and a good back check there. Plays it towards center ice. Intercepted by McLean. Poked away, and it'll sit on the blue line. Aiden Smith gets to the puck first. They're going to battle here on the near side. Ten Armsel plays it up to McLean. McLean to Potter. Looked like it could have been offsides there, not called. As McLean did not touch it, as Purdue played it over by Skira. Skira angles over to Quant. Quant, beautiful pass there to Osowski. Osowski's got a chance. Trying to go around. Oh, couldn't get the shot on to Aaron. Lisinski crashed on the puck. Trying to go low towards Osowski. Him and Potter are battling. Potter leads this Cougars team in penalty minutes at 44. Purdue being pulled down. No call there. Potter pulled him down and then tripped him up after the play. Nothing called or coming out of that one. Gavorkian with it. Pinned up by Lisinski now. Played out by Reynolds. Reynolds goes to McLean. He's got Potter along with him. Played deep. Purdue looks like he'll be the first one to it. Tried to play it out. Was unsuccessful in doing so. Osowski plays it over to Lisinski. 9:40 left to go here in the first period. Osowski will get it out of the zone. Skips over the stick of Moore. Gavorkian with it in his own zone. Plays to Moore. Parker Moore angles it over to Dozma. Dozma has 20 penalty minutes. He's second on the team. Lisinski had a chance and he almost caught him in mixed of a change. Was unsuccessful in doing so. Potter comes off. Curtis had hit his stick out of his hands as this one's played. Hit the stick of Ortiz. Ortiz will go to work. Lost his footing momentarily. Stops on a dime. Turns around. Fires on. And a save made there by Aaron on the blocker. 9 minutes left to go here in this first period from Ewiglaben Ice Arena. Ortiz keeps it in. Good play by him to buy the Cardinals some time. Played to center ice. Heminger tried to play it over to Dozma. Was unsuccessful in doing so. Aiden Smith tried to get out of the zone and had that one played off the boards. Holden Foos will leave it for Miller. Miller angles it off the boards, off a body to Wyatt Skira. Skira will look to dig. It's taken away. Potter with it now. That's Gage Potter. Gage Potter, only a freshman, as this one's played at Moore. Looking to go low. Passes it down. Only 3 shots apiece, and there's a beautiful chance, and they score. Nobody covered the slot. Too many guys behind the goal line going to the puck. And Parker Moore gets the scoring started at the 8:32 mark. .832 left to go. Stroke Ridge will take the face-off as the whistle blows here. They say Repke and Moss went in too early. We'll do it all over again. 8:31 left to go. They'll send out Kapinga. Moss will come in to take the draw. Face-off taken. Moss uses his body on the tie-up to let the puck sit freely. Awkward bounce there. Seth Purdue plays it off the boards. Try to get out into Raylan Myers. Now Jake Strokers with the puck. He'll take it in the neutral zone. He'll gain the red and look to gain the blue. He has a smart dump there. Zach Repke will be the first one to the puck. Plays it back to Strokridge. Strokridge looking for open men. Back in it past to Ray Myers, who was crashing. Could not get it going there as Jake Strokers went down. No arms in the air as this one's back to Skira. Skira with a hard wrap over to Zach Repke. Repke tried to play to Raylan Myers, was unsuccessful in doing so. Onstop has it. Skira with it. Will play it over to Zach Repke. Repke will look to dump it. He does on Aaron. Aaron with the save on the leg. As down goes Repke there and a hit with Potstelli. As this one's played, Repke looking to battle with Potstelli for it. Behind Aaron. Potstelli with a slick move behind the goal to get out of crunch. Osowski will look to do work. He does, but it'll come out. Cougars still have the puck. Played over all the way ahead to McLean. McLean had a chance there, couldn't do anything with it. Arms in the air there for delayed. Catholic Central does not touch it. Ten Armsel with it. Takes the neutral. Takes it over and plays it to to Potter, excuse me. Not Gage Potter, that's Cohen Potter. Back, there's a beautiful chance, but nobody was home. Goes into the neutral zone. Catholic Central all over the puck right now. Wyatt Welch was trying to play that one. Potter couldn't do anything with it. As this one's played off, Wyatt Welch will look to grind. He's going to battle with Ten Armsel. Ten Armsel uses his body, but Welch got to the puck. Stopped, tried to get to the slot there. Osowski was the man in the slot. Cardinals could not do anything. Referee was pinned up there. Big hit there by Brody Osowski. towards in front of the student section. Wyatt Welch with the puck. He'll circle, looking for an open man, lost it for a second, maybe looking for a pass. He'll go to the point to Reed Curtis. Curtis fires, looking for a tip there to Smith. Oh, they just couldn't get it going. Don't know if Smith accepted it. Here's Osowski, fires, and it's a great block there by Ted Armstrong. Osowski had a lot of space to fire, and his shot was blocked. Miller will play it down. Aaron will glove it and play it over there to Alex Gavorkian. Gavorkian all the way ahead to McLean. Poked ahead by McLean. Cam Miller will be the first one of the puck behind. Plays it over to Ortiz. Ortiz looking to get out there. Callanan kept it in. Curtis will go to battle there. Down low with Birkenmeyer. Pinned up there is Brady Callanan. Miller joins it. Curtis in there jabbing at the puck, knifing at it. It goes free. Over to Jansen. Moore. Over. Dangle there. Quick move there. And it's blocked in front, as this one's going to be attempted to the front and frozen by Holden Foos with 5 minutes and 48 seconds left to go here in the first period, as the Cardinals trail 1-0 over against Catholic Central. This one's won. Purdue will wrap it over to Repke. Repke to Strokridge. Strokridge got a chance. He'll get it deep. He was beyond the red, so no icing. Postelli has it behind the goal line. Repke lost his stick. This one's played ahead. Too long for the stick, though, as this one's going to be to Strokridge. Strokridge had his dump attempt blocked by his own teammate, Zach Repke. Purdue tried to bat it down, as they're going to call a hand pass. 5:23 left to go in the first period. 6 shots so far for Catholic Central. 5 for the Cardinals in a 1-0 game. Cougars have the lead. As this one's going to be won. Purdue has it behind the goal line. Looking. He goes all the way ahead. It's Wyatt Welch. Welch did tip it, so no icing called. Osowski looking to play the boards. It's wrapped around. Cardinals forced the Cougars to restart here. This one's played ahead. There was a chance there for the Cougars. They just couldn't get it going. Too long for a couple sticks. Murphy Quant has it. He plays a dangerous pass there. Osowski didn't look like he was ready for it. Welch quickly to Purdue quickly to Welch, leads to the icing, I should say. 4:52 left to go. Triple header for Cardinal Athletics today. Hockey team right now, obviously, and the girls taking on Grant at 5:30, and the boys varsity taking on Grant at 7 p.m. The basketball taking place at the high school, Big Rapids High School. Lazinski on the faceoff wins it. Skira wraps it, looking for Smith to get there. Smith got there and allows the offense to settle down, but a quick shot there goes off the net to the left of Foos. Foos in net is going to see how it goes as this shot from Onstadt goes too far to the left, maybe a dump attempt. This one's played back to the point. Fires, and it's in! It was tipped in front! Catholic Central, a 2-0 lead with 4:30 left to go. This one's going to be scored by number 4, Cade Heminger. Coach Blashill confused on the bench. Lazinski and Ortiz head out. I don't know what Blash is confused about. It looked like a good goal to me. Up top here, as a face-off, Wyatt Skira will play it to himself after the face-off win by the Cardinals. Physicality starting to play a factor for the Cardinals, as this one's played over to Ortiz. Lazinski slammed his stick into the boards. Looking to post up, as Aiden Smith plays it to Lazinski. Aaron behind the goal will come out and play it. He plays it over there. Tripped up on the goal, I believe, was Freddie Ortiz. Lazinski trying to lay the hammer now. This one's going to be angled. Too far for any sticks. Cam Miller will get to it. He'll play it ahead towards Lazinski. Lazinski with a hit there on Ten Arpsel. With the puck is no onslaught. One of the assistant captains. Here's a turnover. Aiden Smith shoots it. Not going to go there. Maybe a shot for rebound. Jake Strokridge was there. Just couldn't get to the puck fast enough. This one, Aiden Smith. Jake Strokridge along out there. Strokridge back to Miller. Miller could not keep the puck in the zone as Gage Potter was applying the pressure. Ten Arpsel skates, gains the red. He'll also gain the blue. Ten Arpsel makes a move as Miller was just poking at the puck. As Skier will wrap it around. Couldn't be kept in the zone there by Catholic Central. Potstelli has it. He's got Potter posted on the one side. He'll go to the other side where the other Potter brother was posted up. That one, Gage Potter, the freshman. Zach Repke fires it on. Ray Myers trying to tip it behind the goal line. Poked around. Myers had it under his stick. Ten Arpsel doing battle with him. Zach Repke with it. Here's a chance. Ray Myers. He'll go to Skira. Skira fires from the point. Blocked in front. Cardinals, not a whole lot of shot opportunities here in the last couple minutes as Skira plays the body there. Moss over. One-timer not going to go there. Gage Potter and Cooper Moss trying to connect. Unsuccessful in doing it. Catholic Central, a lot of the time of possession coming here in the first. As this one's played, Zach Repke's going to have a chance on a breakaway. Repke, no goal so far this season. Fires, scores! Zach Repke grinds for it, and it's a 2-1 game. Had pressure all over him. And with 2:25 left to go in the first, Zach Repke gets his first goal of the season. Unassisted.
In the first period, 8 Cougar goals for Caden Hemminger with assist number 11.
2:25, the seventh shot of the game goes in for Zach Repke. Brody Osowski will take the faceoff. 11 and Dozma and Quant are going at it. Quant did have a little bit of cross check there before it. Dozma establishing it as this one's angled by Kate Dowell off the win. Cardinals give it right back. Carlander and Purdue both go chase for it. This one's wrapped around. Dozma has it. Osowski around the puck now. Played back to Dozma. Dozma kicked around, battling around with it. Carlander and Dozma were passing it around. This one shot blocked there by Murphy Quant. Quant and Dozma, that's something to watch for the rest of the game. Quick one-timer. Tipped behind the goal now. Carlander played it over to Dozma. Moore has it, didn't get to Dozma. Fires, blocked in front as this one's over to Osowski. Osowski's got speed. He'll look to go to the far side. Gets around the puck around, that is, a man as Parker Moore now has it. Wyatt Welch waving his stick, trying to apply the pressure. Seth Purdue and Hemminger. Hemminger poked by Dowell. Back, Dowell has it. He angles it off. One-timer off the angle. The shot blocked there by Aiden Smith. Great play. Seth Purdue will look to reset. Or it was Dowell that wanted the reset. Purdue didn't really expect it. Brody Osowski has it now. Gets it around the referee Tarmansel in there. Played back. Purdue has it. Referee looked to be in his way. He wanted to ride the boards, but could not do that. This one back to Tarmansel. It's blocked. Aiden Smith going to have to go to work. Onstadt and Smith going to go for it. Onstadt wins the battle. This one's played to Ten Arpsel. Ten Arpsel all the way to McLean. Goes between the legs of Cam Miller. Freddie Ortiz. This one to Reynolds. Reynolds couldn't get the shot off. Blocked in front. Back to the point. Onstadt. Tarmansel. Back to Onstadt. Blocked in front. Foos looking to freeze it. And he does in a big collision there. Bodies are flying around.
At the 2:25 mark in the first period.
Potter in there. Cohen Potter. He's got 44 penalty minutes this season. They just announced Repke on the goal. 43.4 seconds left to go in the first period. Cardinals trail 2-1. They didn't trail at all in the all-school game last year. A tradition kind of picked back up was they played a couple all-school games back when a couple of the assistant coaches, Coach Crandall, Coach Pipp, and Unk, Coach Louis McDonald. Tarmemsel has it. Back behind the goal line. Looking to get a pass going. Cardinals look to be a little more alive now that the fans are in the building. This one's going to robble down. Aiden Smith trying to win the race. Stick lift avoids the icing. as this one played ahead. Ortiz in there, Smith in there. Puck couldn't get in. Here's a chance. This one's going to go too far. Looks like if it gets to the goal line, it'll be icing. It will not, though. Sciarra tried to wrap it, turn it over. Cam Miller pins it, leaves it for Sciarra. Sciarra going to look to go to work. Gets around, played off the body of Ortiz. Cooper Moss had it poked away. Lazinski, he's got it. Look at his fire. He does, and a save made there by Jacob Aaron. Lazinski looking, going. Sciarra, and the period was over. But that was a beautiful chance for the Cardinals to get something started. A lot of positives coming out the end of that period. A rough beginning to the period. Let's get you a recap. 2 goals scored by Catholic Central. One by number 8, Parker Moore, and the other one scored by Cade Heminger. The first one, this goal by Moore, assisted by number 13, Cohen Potter. And the goal scored by the Cardinals, Zach Repke, was unassisted. His first goal this season. That does it for the first period. We'll be back for the second period momentarily.
For teacher appreciation, I chose Mrs. Nelson, and I chose her because she always showed an actual interest in my life, and she also taught me since I was in kindergarten to 8th grade, so I built a pretty good connection with her. Thank you, Mrs. Nelson.
For the teacher appreciation game, I picked Mr. C because he's always been there for me. He brightens my day every day, either it's at lunch or through the halls. He always has something great to say, and I feel like he's a leader within our community, and that's why I really appreciate him. He's a great guy. And then thank you, Mr. C.
The teacher I picked for the teacher appreciation game was Miss Stickler. She was my teacher from kindergarten to 4th grade. And, she did a lot to help me, and we keep in touch even now. She was a big help. She not only let us have fun, but we also learned a lot through those 4 years, and I made some of my best friends in that class because we all went up kindergarten through 4th grade with her, and she was just my favorite teacher I ever had. Thank you, Miss.
For the teacher appreciation game, I picked Miss Westman as my favorite teacher. And the reason I did this is because Miss Westman was always a great teacher for the way that, whenever I wanted to mess around or, have not really do my work, she would let me do it, but also got me to do my work. And, she was always very understanding of all of my friends and me just wanting to play, be a kid and play. So I appreciate Miss Westman.
For my teacher appreciation day, I chose Mrs. McCullen. She helped me in intensive science during my 9th grade year. Her patience, encouragement, and dedication helped me understand difficult concepts and gain confidence. I'm thankful to have her as a teacher who truly cared about me. Thank you, Mrs. McCullen.
For the teacher appreciation game, I'd like to thank Mr. Klein. He has been a great coach, friend, and he's always been there for me. Coming from St. Mary's to a public school, it wasn't easy, but he was there to help me, and I'd like to thank him for everything he's done, for all the students and everyone that he's helped. Thank you, Mr. Klein.
For my teacher appreciation, I chose Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hobby, thank you so much for everything you did for me during the course that I had you this year. You meant a lot to me for the things I went through and just helping me out, keeping my grades up, and I could go to you for anything that I needed. And I'm very thankful for what you did for me. And you will always be, in my opinion, the best teacher at the school. Thank you, Mr. Hobby.
For teacher appreciation, I picked Mr. Klein. The reason I picked Mr. Klein was because when I came here as a freshman and made the team, he made me feel very welcomed, and we played a little game in his room during lunch, and that was very fun. Thank you, Mr. Klein, for everything you've done.
For Teacher Appreciation Week, I chose Mr. Posey. Thank you, Mr. Posey, for being my golf coach and helping me when I first came into golf, not knowing anything about it. Thank you for teaching me, and thank you for helping me shape into a better person. Thank you, Mr. Posey.
For our Teacher Appreciation Game, I chose Mr. Hovey. Because he's very involved in our lives. He checks up on us, makes sure we're doing all good, and just grateful to have him. Thank you, Mr. Hovey.
For the Teacher Appreciation Game, I picked Mr. Klein. Mr. Klein, throughout the years, has been great to me. He's given me the opportunity to do what I love, and I wouldn't be here without him. Thank you, Coach Klein, for all you do.
just about ready to get back here for the second period. They'll switch sides, Cardinals and Cougars. 2-1, Catholic Central has the lead over your Big Rapids Cardinals. 17 on the clock, 8 shots for the Cardinals, 9 for the Cougars in the first. Osaski will go to work against Karsten Carlander. Face-off is won by Carlander. Cougars try to get it away there. Osaski forces a turnover, tried to get it over to a crashing Welch, was unsuccessful in doing so. Carlander has it. Chips it deep. Purdue looks to settle it. Plays it off the board softly to Osaski. Osaski tried to get it out. Gavorkian kept it in. Quick passing here from the Cougars. Dozma plays it over to the assistant. Onslaught, and it's almost in. A tipped shot there and just couldn't get in the net. Cougars were almost able to make it a 3-1 game early in the second. Purdue looking to angle it ahead to Welch. Kicked away there. Kwan applying it on Heminger. Played over. Purdue and Osaski go to work on it. Dozma plays it away. This one's blocked in front by Cam Miller. Heminger had an onslaught, plays it. Down on the ground is Purdue, along with Heminger. Still sitting as Miller will shoot it down. It will be an icing here. A minute and 4 seconds in. As looks like Wyatt Skira might have been trapped in the penalty box. They're going to call a high stick here on Cade Heminger. It's going to be the first time the Cardinals go on the power play in this one. Second period.
Mark in the second period. A Cougar goal. Cougar penalty number 4 for a high stick, giving us a Cardinal power play.
15:56 left to go in the second. Cardinals unsuccessful in their power play numbers on Wednesday. They'll look to change that here against Catholic Central. Lazinski will take the faceoff. He's out there with Quant, Ortiz, Strokeridge, and Miller. Miller goes to Ortiz. Ortiz got space back to Miller. Miller fires! Blocked away. Strokeridge has it. He'll go back to Miller. Miller to Ortiz. Ortiz down low to Lazinski. Lazinski back to Ortiz. Ortiz faked on the shot. Goes back to Lazinski. Lazinski behind the goal line. Goes to Ortiz. Ortiz over to Miller. Miller fires. It blocked in front by Catholic Central. Moore has it. Parker Moore passes it over. Short-handed chance for Moss. And it goes too far to the left there. Whipped on Foos. Pozzelli plays it deep. Foos has to come out. He settles it for one of Miller or Ortiz. Moss crashes. This one played to Quant. Quant got some space to it. Takes it. Gains the red and will gain the blue. He'll get it deep. Jake Strokeridge will go to work against Parker Moore. Strokeridge uses his body. Plays it over to Osaski. Osaski joined by Purdue. Strokeridge comes off. Osaski with it. Looking to drive to the crease. Goes behind the goal line. He's got Lazinski out there with them. Fires too high on Aaron. Aaron knew the shot was coming high and it was gloved away. 14:52 left to go in the second period. Catholic Central 2, Cardinals 1. Purdue will take the faceoff. Dropped 1 to Osaski. Osaski gonna have to chase on it. And a great play there by Onstadt. He dove to get it out of the zone, and he's gonna have a chance poked away there. Seth Purdue has it. 45 seconds left. Wyatt Welch has it. He's got Purdue behind the goal line with him. Welch will look to take it up. Carlander is the lone man up. Welch beats Carlander. Gains the zone. Welch plays it off the corner to himself. Ten Arms still down there, battling with Welch. Aiden Smith trying to jab and knife at it. Kicked away, played down. Osaski keeps it in though. 24 on it. Purdue. Back to Osaski. Osaski over to Smith. Smith back to Purdue. Purdue to Osaski. Osaski to Welch. Welch fires, and it's blocked. It's going to go into the netting. 7 seconds left. The Cardinals will have what looks to be the last face-off of the power play with 14:03 left to go in the second. Catholic Central 2, Cardinals 1. Lazinski on the face-off. One over. Purdue's going to have to chase to it to keep it in the zone. He's unsuccessful in doing so. He'll opt to just play it down softly as it was blocked there. A successful kill for the Cougars as Heminger will head off. Tim Armsel trying to make a play. Goes down to a knee. Goes crashing into the boards. Lazinski in there with McLean. Knocks his man down. Played back. Poked away. Skira going to poke it. Here goes Wyatt Skira. Got a chance with it. Onstadt trying to save him. There's a big reverse hit there as Aaron looked to have made the save. Onstadt went crashing into Jacob Aaron and the net, which forced the net to come off. So 13:35. It's going to be a face-off in the Cougar defensive zone. 9 shots for the Cardinals. They didn't have very many shots in the power play, but they did hold the puck on the Cougar defensive side for a majority of that power play. So that is a success in itself. No goal on it, though, so not a full success for the Cardinals. Cougars played it ahead. Parker Moore is going to get to it. A big collision there as Wyatt Skier forces him off the puck. Brody Osaski plays it over to Quant. Quant back to Osaski. Osaski's going to get out of his zone. He's going to wheel. Trying to get back Kevorkian. He got past him. He goes down as diving towards the puck was unsuccessful as the puck will hit him. He goes to Quant. Quant! Oh, no! In front of the net, and they're going to push Welch away. Kevorkian didn't like what Welch was doing. Welch is around the referee. The ref talking maybe to Kevorkian and Welch. Face-off again, going to be taken inside the Cardinal offensive zone. This one's won. Cardinals had it momentarily but lost it. This one's Smith with it. Smith as this one's going to go over towards Aaron in front of the net. Lazinski uses his body, plays it too good as Miller keeps it in. Cade Dowell will come crashing on the puck. He gets it over to Lazinski. Too long for Lazinski and too fast for him around the boards. Aiden Smith will play it back. It'll bounce off the boards. Catholic Central will end up with it. Jonathan Lazinski with the puck. Trying to get the puck away to an offenseman. Gives it over to Ortiz. Ortiz was battling. There's a chance down low. Aiden Smith now with it. Cardinals crashing all over the puck. This one's going to be played all the way down. It's going to be another face-off coming in the Cardinal offensive zone. So a very offensive couple minutes here for the Cardinals on their offense. Couple face-offs coming on this side. Their offensive side, that is. 12:27 left, the band up, the fans up, and the students up and getting rowdy here. Cardinals need this offensive possession here. They trail by 1. Zach Repke will take the faceoff. He has the lone goal for the Cardinals. He's joined by Jake Strokridge and Ray Myers. The defensemen are Cade Dowell and Cam Miller. Dozma has it. Hit there by Strokridge. Strokridge forces him off the puck. Reversing the own zone. Cardinals crashing on the puck. Ray Myers trying to get rid of it towards Repke. This one to Repke around the boards. Repke is pinned by 2 defenders of Catholic Central. Ray Myers was jabbing on it. A body is down on top of the puck. I believe it's Potstelli. As this one's played back towards Heminger. Heminger will have it. He plays it off of a body. It goes off of Repke to the free open ice. This one's played across. Miller going to have to turn himself around. Heminger had the penalty earlier and got a goal in this one. Played. Quick one. Not going to go. Between the legs behind a body. Jake Strokridge and Cam Miller have a man pinned. And the man that was pinned came out with the Heminger. Goes to Carlander and it's back in the neutral zone. Onstadt has it. Coach Blash calling for a change. Catholic Central may be able to catch the Cardinals in the mix of it. Ray Myers off. Murphy Quant is on. Cardinals couldn't get the change they want, and a good poke there by Cade Dowell allows Wyatt Welch to come on. Welch and Quant on. Osaski will look to join them here. Stroker still out there having to play defense. Heminger turned around there by Dowell. Dowell had his stick held for a moment. Got it caught on the body. No penalty on it. Ten Armsel gets around a body. Behind the goal line. Murphy Quant, Cam Miller for the Cardinals battling for it. Played out. Catholic Central to Moss. Moss kicked. Kappinger blocked there. Great block by Wyatt Welch as he's slow to get up. Played back to Kevorkian. Kevorkian flies. Blocked in front. Wyatt Welch has it. He tried to play it up to Quan. A good block there by Kappinger as Welch will play it into the neutral zone. Welch using his body goes down to his bottom there as now Cade Dowell will battle with Cooper Moss. Forces Moss off the puck. Dowell still battling. Kappinger fires. And Foos makes the freeze there as the Cardinals will most definitely chase after Cooper Moss before coming in on Holden Foos. Foos got lucky, though. I got to say that is the Cardinals. A whistle blew. I can't tell if Foos froze it there, as they're going to call a whistle on unsportsmanlike for Miller. Cam Miller heads to the box, still trying to explain to the referee. They call Cam Miller on the unsportsmanlike. He'll be in the box for 2 minutes. Not what the Cardinals needed right now, as they already trail by 1. 10:35 left to go. Penalty by Cam Miller on the unsportsmanlike. Coach Blash is trying to figure out what happened. The referees are not going to give him an explanation. They just opt not to tell Coach Blash why Cam Miller's in the box. Seth Perdue takes the face-off. Catholic Central has. This one's played back to Onstop. Cougars on the power play. It's the first penalty by the Cardinals. This one's in front, blocked. Brody Osowski has it, plays it effectively off the high glass. Cam Miller getting excited in the penalty box. Parker Moore with it. He drops back to Onstop. Onstop over towards Potter. Potter looking, poked away, almost got in the neutral zone. Osowski was looking to fly, and he had 2 shorthanded goals on Wednesday against the Cadillac Vikings. This one's played back. Parker Moore with it. Fires too far to the left. Don't know if Foos really had eyes on it. Played back to Onstad. Onstad keeps it in. Played over to Moore. Moore lost it for a second. Fires, and it's blocked there by the upper body of Wyatt Welch. Seth Perdue uses his body. He'll reset in the zone. Looking to get some space to fire this puck down the ice. He'll wrap it. Onstad couldn't keep it in. Here's Brody Osowski. He's got a chance. 2 shorthanded goals against Cadillac. Oh, and he couldn't get one here. Brody Osowski had a chance to tie this game. Shorthanded. Was unsuccessful. Parker Moore will fly it. The Cardinals look to be a little tired. They get around. Not going to go, and the net comes off. Going crashing into Foos was Aiden Smith. What an incredible couple of minutes here. A lot of energy inside the building. A penalty from each team in this period. $9:24 left to go. Tossing out the T-shirts in the crowd right now. Freddie Ortiz takes the faceoff. He goes against Carlander. Faceoff won back by the Cougars. Ten Armsel goes to Carlander. Carlander fires too far to the right. This one's going to trickle into the neutral zone. They rode around the boards and win the neutral zone. 38 seconds left to go until Cam Miller comes out of the box. Ten Armsel drops over. He gives it off to Morgan Pozzelli. Pozzelli stops on a dime, turns around, lost his footing, gives it off to Carlander. As Jonathan Lazinski was looking to go to work there, it's played too far for a stick. Aiden Smith going to have to crash on it. This one is sitting in the Cardinal offensive zone. It'll go past the goal line behind Aaron. Pozzelli. Smith grinding for it. Pozzelli has it. 10 seconds till Miller's out of the box. 8 seconds. Look like this will do it. 5 seconds. Aiden Smith going to grind with Pozzelli. Pozzelli with the 2 on it till Miller is out of the box. Carlander plays it. Miller's out of the box. He comes instantly off. It's back to full strength for the Cardinals. And a good poke by Seth Perdue and a good body there by Jonathan Lazinski. The Cardinals are around the puck. A successful kill there and 2 guys onto each other. Wyatt Welch and Perdue. There's a body down in front. Jonathan Lazinski will get a penalty. You cannot do that. He'll get a cross-checking penalty assessed at the 8:19 mark. So the Cardinals stuck here on the kill again. You got the cross check there on Levi Jansen. Jonathan Lazinski did. He was called for it. But I think he's arguing his case that Jansen was towards Foos, and there was just a physical play in front of it as Jansen maybe sold out for it. Welch will take the faceoff. He wins it to Skier. Goes over to Osowski. Osowski successfully angles it off the boards. This one goes to the right of Aaron off a wobbly puck. Aaron comes out and plays it. 8:10 left to go here in the period. 1:50 left to go on the Jonathan Lazinski cross-checking penalty just assessed for him. Brody Osowski grinding down there. He's got to be tired the way he's been playing all over the puck tonight. Or I should say this morning, this afternoon. Game started at 11:30 as Foos makes another save there, staying strong on 2 of them. Wyatt Skira with the big body there. This one going to the neutral zone. Osowski may head off or he may stay on. He opts to stay on, reserving his energy. They're going to need him down the stretch in the third period of this one. Moore looking to fly in, and he does. Stops on a dime, still has the puck. Wyatt Welch applying the pressure on him. Moore fell down as Wyatt Skira looks to wrap it around, and he will. Successful wrap there by the Cardinals. 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go on the Jonathan Lazinski cross-checking penalty. Off comes Osowski, and off comes Welch. Ortiz and Smith on. Miller out there along with Skira still. Here's a chance. Odd man rush. Stopped momentarily, went down to a knee as Dozma was on a body, no arms in the air. Behind the net, Ortiz battling. This one, Dozma now has it. Looking, scanning, goes to Carlander. Carlander played back over to Ten Armsel, and it goes in the neutral zone. Back into their own zone, right on the blue line. Aiden Smith applies the pressure, forces them wide. Wyatt Skira tried a body there. No arms in the air. No, there is one. Wyatt Skira trying to get a big hit there. He delivered it, but it'll join Lazinski in the box. 6:50 left to go. They'll call, I believe, a knee or tripping, one or the other. No matter what, he's in the box for 2 minutes. So 31 seconds of 5-on-3. Cardinals really need this one to get out, and Osowski's back out there again. Purdue looks to take the faceoff. Cardinals will line up 3 wide. Referee giving an explanation to head coach Kyle Marchand. The explanation has been delivered. And Seth Purdue will take the faceoff versus Carlander. Loses it. Catholic Central got to get this going. This one played. Tim Armsel goes to Carlander. Chance. Beautiful opportunity. Kick save made by Foos, and it's in the net. Just could not get penalties. Lazinski's out of the box. The Cardinals lose the draw, and that's a goal with 6:42 left to go. Osowski will take the faceoff. Lazinski lined up at defense. Purdue joins Welch and Osowski, former line mates the majority of last season. Potstelli has it. Purdue was trying to pressure. Dozma stops on a dime, taken down by Lazinski. Purdue angles it off the boards. Osowski's going to give chase along with Ten Armsel. Osowski pulls off the gas just a little bit, settles down and glides. Stops on a dime. Osowski playing the MDHL knows the tendencies of some of these players, especially a guy like Jacob Aaron. Potstelli with it. Skating. Gives off to Carlander. Carlander back to Ten Armsel. Fresh onto the ice is Potter. Potter fires! And in front of the net. Holden Foos makes the save. 6:04 left to go. 1 minute and 18 seconds left to go.
Carlander and number 20, Levi Jeff.
6:08 left to go. Cardinals trail 3-1 against Catholic Central. Last year they won this game 2-1. And going back to 2010, the Cardinals are 2-1 in these games. These teams have only played each other 3 times in the last 13 years. In front of the net looking for a tip was Isaac Kapinga. Cooper Moss behind the net. Stops on a dime. Looking, scanning, goes to Onstadt. Onstadt wanted to fire, opted not to. Onstadt goes back to Moore. Parker Moore with it. Looking, goes to Onstadt. Onstadt fires in front, tipped by Lazinski off the net. 50 seconds left to go until Skira's out of the box, and a good hit there by Jonathan Lazinski. Trying to get it out. Onstadt kept it in, though. He got out of the zone. That's going to be offsides if they touch it. Jonathan Lazinski will have it. He'll force the reset from the Cougars. This one's going to be angled off. Good send down by Lazinski. Osowski looking to crash on that backside. Could not get there. Forcing him to take it up. They get past Skira. They get past Osowski. Good back check by both of them, though, to force Onstadt to slow down. Cam Miller in there battling. Miller takes a body. 3 penalties from the Cardinals in this period. An tired penalty killing unit. 10 seconds left to go until Skira's out of the box. This one back. Skier in the box for kneeing. This one in front. Tipped around. Foos makes 2 saves right there as Aiden Smith battling. 2 seconds till he's out of the box and no arms in the air. They wanted a penalty there for a potential boarding. Even strength of the Cardinals. Moore with it. He goes over to Moss. Moss pinned up by Smith. Still being pinned as Miller looks to get it out. Bounces off a stick, goes into the neutral zone. Wyatt Scarrow will look to go to battle. This one's kicked by Osaski off his shin pads. Osaski pokes it back. Moore will have to reset. Gets his stick in there, and it's played to Purdue. Purdue played it ahead, trying to get to Welch, who was coming off on the ice. Osaski has it. Lost it, goes to Skira. Skira has to turn around, use his body on Kapinga. Kapinga with a smart play there. Potter gets past Purdue. With it is Kapinga. Isaac Kapinga fires too high there. Watch the bounce. Welch plays it to himself as this one's back behind the goal. Wyatt Skira looking. Plays it ahead. Jake Strokridge now on there. Ten Armstel plays it. Tried to play it. It's kept in, I believe. No, it'll go into the neutral zone. Pozzelli with the puck. 3:52 left to go here in the second period. Pozzelli still skating with it. Morgan Pozzelli stops. 10 still has it. A good poke there by Welch. Welch going to have to go to work against Pozzelli. Pozzelli will get it deep. Cam Miller will play the puck. He plays it all the way to Wyatt Welch. Welch had it bounce off his inner foot as he's going to poke along there with Strokridge. Wyatt Welch has Strokridge to Strokridge, and it's frozen in front by Jacob Aaron. 3:25 left to go in the second period. .325 left to go. Lazinski wins it. Strokridge fires. Save made by Aaron. Only 12 shots for the Cardinals so far in this one. Skira had it funkily bounce off of his foot as here's a chance with his Burmeyer. Burmeyer over to Kalnin. Kalnin trying to get back Strokridge. Does so, but a big collision there by Cade Dowell providing the pressure. Strokridge gets around a man. Played up towards Repke. Repke with the lone goal for the Cardinals in this one. Goes and plays it around the net. Moore in there crashing, Lazinski in there as well. Lazinski and Moore grabbing at each other. Played. Osasi couldn't get it cleanly. Had a beautiful chance on Aaron as this one's played best. Wyatt Skier going to have to skate for it. He's going to be the first one to it. The whistle blew. Lazinski will head to the box for roughing, I believe. Coach Blash down on the boards right now. He'll get the explanation. I did not see the penalty from Lazinski. It's the 4th penalty of the period for the Cardinals. You cannot expect to win a period with 4 penalties and one being a power play. Power play goal, that is. You go on the power play once and then you provide 4 penalties after that. Not going to have success in doing that. Coach Blash still discussing with the referee and the linesman. Finally got the explanation. Face off and puck drop. Moore has it. Goes back to Onstop. Great play by Osaski. Osaski got to kick it ahead. He's on a breakaway. Cooper Moss providing the pressure. Shot. Oh, and it's a save made by Jacob Aaron. Cooper Moss was waving his stick at Osaski as this one's to Isaac Kapinga. Played over. Purdue has it now. Purdue trying to get it deep. Hits on Onslaught. Osaski comes off the ice. Jacob Aaron whiffed on it trying to get it to Moore, but it ends up being left for Moore. Moore gets past between the legs there, and Wyatt Scarrow will shoot it down on the one time. Smith, first one to it, provides a shot. Couldn't get it to go as one time and winds it up, and a slick glove save made there by Jacob Aaron. A minute 59 left to go in the second period. Freddie Ortiz takes the face-off. Taken back, Cardinals on the penalty kill here. They did have 2 shorthanded goals. against Cadillac on Wednesday, but that's a much different opponent than the opponent in town tonight with an impressive team like Catholic Central, Grand Rapids Catholic Central, that is. Played over. Under 2 to go here. Whiff pass there as it's played finally over to Carlander. Great save made there by Foos in front of the net and played out. There's a power play chance for the Cougars. Unsuccessful. Ten Armsel fires and a great block shot there by Aiden Smith. Puck bounces over there to Gavorkian. Freddie Ortiz looking to go to work. Aiden Smith has it. He'll plays it into the Catholic Central bench. With a minute and 18 seconds left to go in the second period. A minute and 18 seconds left to go. Wyatt Welch takes the faceoff, wins it back. Seth Purdue has it. Looking, goes over to Osaski. Osaski couldn't get out of the zone. Dosma keeps it in. Goes to the far open ice to Gavorkian. Back to Armsel. Over to Carlander. Fires! And a glove save made there by Foos. An impressive save by number 2. A minute and 5 seconds left to go. 20 seconds on the Lazinski penalty. One back. Ten Armsel has it. Skating. Still with it. Beyond the goal line now. Referee almost in the way there. Played over to Carlander. Carlander back to Ten Armsel. Lost it for a second. As here's a chance. Ten Armsel fires! In front. Foos stands strong. Osaski's going to have to wheel here. See what he does. He'll choose to wheel. He'll choose to take it in. He's got Welch along with him. Down there trying to go to Aaron. Successful kill, though, by the Cardinals. As this one, Lazinski lays the hammer. And Catholic Central go the other way. This one to Jansen. Levi Jansen with the puck. Skating. Fires. That one too far to the left. Not on net. Lazinski will be the first one to the puck. He tried to get up to Osaski. Couldn't get it over the stick of Parker Moore. Stops on a dime. There is Potter. Played over to Welch. Welch with 17 on the clock. A nice little goal here to end the period would be nice to cut it to a 1-goal lead. Moore with the puck. 4 penalties in this period. The Cardinals are lucky to only be trailing by 2. Cam Miller tried to get it deep, was unsuccessful. Frustration starting to boil over a little bit, but that's the end of the second. We'll get you your recap. The high sticking penalty. Scored. And the Cardinals couldn't do anything with it. Then 3 straight penalties led to a power play goal scored by number 11, Jackson Dosma. Jonathan Lazinski served his second penalty of the period. And another successful kill. So it is currently a 3-1 game between the Cardinals and the Cougars. Cardinals trailing 3-1. We'll be back for the third at the all-school game from Ewiglaben Ice Arena.
For teacher appreciation, I chose Mrs. Nelson, and I chose her because she always showed an actual interest in my life, and she also taught me since I was in kindergarten through 8th grade, so I built a pretty good connection with her. Thank you, Mrs. Nelson.
For the teacher appreciation game, I picked Mr. C because he's always been there for me. He brightens my day every day, either it's at lunch or through the halls. He always has something great to say, and I feel like he's a leader within our community, and that's why I really appreciate him. He's a great guy. And then thank you, Mr. C.
The teacher I picked for the teacher appreciation game was Miss Stickler. She was my teacher from kindergarten to fourth grade. And, you know, she did a lot to help me, and we keep in touch even now. She was a big help. She not only let us have fun, but we also learned a lot through those 4 years, and I made some of my best friends in that class because we all went up kindergarten through 4th grade with her, and she was just my favorite teacher I ever had. Thank you, Miss.
For the teacher appreciation game, I picked Miss Westman as my favorite teacher. And the reason I did this is because Miss Westman was always a great teacher for the way that, like, you know, whenever I wanted to mess around or, you know, have not really do my work, she would let me do it, but also got me to do my work. And, you know, she was always very understanding of all of my friends and me just wanting to play, you know, be a kid and play. So I appreciate Miss Westman.
For my teacher appreciation day, I chose Mrs. McCullen. She helped me in intensive science during my 9th grade year. Her patience, encouragement, and dedication helped me understand difficult concepts and gain confidence. I'm thankful to have her as a teacher who truly cared about me. Thank you, Mrs. McCullen.
For the teacher appreciation game, I'd like to thank Mr. Klein. He has been a great coach, friend, and he's always been there for me. Coming from St. Mary's to a public school, it wasn't easy, but he was there to help me. And I'd like to thank him for everything he's done, for all the students and everyone that he's helped. Thank you, Mr. Klein.
For my teacher appreciation, I chose Mr. Hovey. Mr. Hovey, thank you so much for everything you did for me. During the course that I had you this year, you meant a lot to me for the things I went through and just helping me out, keeping my grades up, and I could go to you for anything that I needed. And I'm very thankful for what you did for me. And you will always be, in my opinion, the best teacher at school. Thank you, Mr. Hovey.
For teacher appreciation, I picked Mr. Klein. The reason I picked Mr. Klein was because when I came here as a freshman and made the team, he made me feel very welcomed, and we played a little game in his room during lunch, and that was very fun. Thank you, Mr. Klein, for everything you've done.
For Teacher Appreciation Week, I chose Mr. Posey. Thank you, Mr. Posey, for being my golf coach and helping me when I first came into golf, not knowing anything about it. Thank you for teaching me, and thank you for helping me shape into a better person. Thank you, Mr. Posey.
For our teacher appreciation game, I chose Mr. Hovey. Because he's very involved in our lives. He checks up on us, makes sure we're doing all good, and just grateful to have him. Thank you, Mr. Hovey.
For the teacher appreciation game, I picked Mr. Klein. Mr. Klein, throughout the years, has been great to me. He's given me the opportunity to do what I love, and I wouldn't be here without him. Thank you, Coach Klein, for all you do.
Back here for the third period at Ewiglaben Ice Arena as the Cardinals trail 3-2 in the all-school game here to Catholic Central. Onstop plays it deep. Seth Purdue will be the first one to it. Cam Miller with a high hit there. No arms in the air on it, though. Seth Purdue plays it, angles it to Osaski. Osaski ahead, couldn't get it going there. Welch providing the pressure. Potter down with Miller trying to play on the puck. Potter tried to kick it out. So far unsuccessful. Still battling down there. Finally comes out and a save made. Foos kicks his leg out and knocks it off. Quant to Osaski. Osaski, one on here with Onstadt. Forced wide. Looks back. Goes to Quant. Quant had it poked away. Welch with it now. Between his legs. Couldn't get the shot off. Quick fire there from Skira. Doesn't go. Welch couldn't get there in time as it goes in the neutral zone. He will banana to the puck. Osaski has to come back. Aiden Smith on. Angled away. Too long for a couple sticks, but caught there by Cade Dowell. He tried to get to Aiden Smith. Was unsuccessful. This one shoveled up. Wyatt Skier tried to kick it. Cade Dowell plays it off the boards. This one to Aiden Smith. Smith with it now. In the neutral zone. Wraps it around towards the dog pound. As Wyatt Skier gets to it. He's the first one to it. Going. Trying to get to the slot. This one to Cade Dowell. Dowell over. Off the boards to Skira. Skira fires. Not going to go there as there's a guy being held down. Aaron has to make the save. Aiden Smith was being held down by Gavorkian as fired by Ortiz and a save made there. Cardinals around the puck and around Aaron. They've got to be smart. I've already seen Lazinski get 2 penalties. Cam Miller had an unsportsmanlike and Wyatt Skier with a knee. Lazinski's 2 were for cross-checking and roughing. Face-off taken by Ortiz. Lazinski comes out with it, couldn't get it, lost the puck. Taken away by Potter. Potter with it. Knocked away by Curtis. Curtis and Lazinski trying to take it away from Potter. Seth Purdue has it, wraps it around, trying to get to Smith. Unable to, fired on. This one goes to the left of Foos. Back to Parker Moore. Moore back down. Freddie Ortiz was applying it. Jonathan Lazinski up to Aiden Smith. Smith got around Parker Moore. Lazinski was looking for the arms in the air. He's not going to get a call. Purdue chasing with it. He's knocked off. There's going to be an arm in the air, I believe, here. And they will be for holding. I believe they're going to call it on Potter. It looks like it will be. That will be Cohen Potter's 23rd penalty of the season. So, little chance here for the Cardinals to get the offense and the crowd back into it. .32 left to go. As this faceoff's won, Welch has it. Goes to Osaski. Back to Welch. This one, back to down low to Skira. Skira will go back to Osaski. Osaski has Skira open, goes to him. Looking for a give and go. Oh, and he couldn't wrap it around Aaron. Aaron will freeze it. Aiden Smith looked like he fell into Jacob Aaron. He lost his, Osaski did lost his stick on the ice. 14-10 left to go. Smart give and go play just does not work for the Cardinals. 14-10 left to go. So a minute 38 left to go on the face-off, or on the penalty kill for the Cougars. 14-10. Wyatt Welch will take the face-off. Wins it too good to Osaski. It'll go and wobble into the Cardinal defensive zone. Osaski has Carlander providing pressure. Spins, shows him his front, and now goes with it. Osaski still scans, looks for an open man, goes over to Purdue. Purdue fires, and it's made and blocked in front by Dozier. As this one's going to be sent out of the zone all the way down. Holden Foos comes out. Maybe looking for somebody to be open. He comes out. As Wyatt Welch motioning for somebody to come pick up the puck. Ortiz will come up and pick it up. Welch will go off. Fresh on is Quant. All the way to Miller. Too long for the stick of Miller. Lazinski in there, providing the pressure on Parker Moore. He knocked Moore down. This one wrapped around. Hit his body in front. Hit Jake Strokeridge. Onstadt battling. Strokeridge being held up. Couldn't get to the puck. It's played out of the zone. Here's a chance for Cade Heminger. 2 goals in the season. A 3-point season for him, and he missed his shot. Lazinski plays it out. Goes to Ortiz. Ortiz will go to Kwan. Kwan hit it for a second. We'll get back on the puck. It's going to be angled out. Freddie Ortiz and Heminger both going to have to chase for it. Heminger got a chance at it. Not going to get this one on the back of the net, though. Back, and there was a beautiful play there. Moss was open, but an even better play by Freddie Ortiz. Ortiz is joined by Smith and Strokeridge. Wrapped around the boards. Potstelli's going to be the first one there. Jake Strokeridge uses his body, though, and gets to the puck cleanly. Back to Welch. Welch almost lost it there to Heminger. Another move. Wyatt Welch taking off the puck, though. Wanted to call. Osaski! Oh! Couldn't get it to go. There could have been a kneeing call there called, but it was not. As this one's played around, wrapped around. Back behind. Down goes Smith. Potter will have it. Potter away from Welch. Trying to get past Skira. Poked away. And it did not get back to Potter. Seth Perdue was in the way. Poked back. Brody Osaski has the puck in his own zone. He'll gain the red. He looks to gain the blue, and that he does. He gets around multiple defenders. Forced wide. Almost took the shot. Got Aaron out of position! And it's back to Skira. Aaron doesn't have a stick, and the net's off. Jacob Aaron lost his stick, was out of position momentarily, but Osaski couldn't get back to the net. 11:54 left to go. Three to 1. Catholic Central has the lead over Big Rapids. 22 shots for the Cougars, 17 for the Cardinals. Cardinals are right in this game. Osaski will take the faceoff. His linesman Smith and Repke. The defenseman Skira along with Purdue. Ortiz gets an explanation from the referee. He heads back to the bench to let Coach Blash know. Faceoff is won by the Cougars. Played, trying to get out of the zone. Skira keeps it in. Fires over to the far side of the net. Not going to go. Repke in his backhand fires. He's got 2 in this one. Couldn't get that one to go. Potter will have it and try to play it out of the zone. Plays it to Cooper Moss. Moss still on the puck. Taken out of the play by Purdue. Wyatt Skira gains it. Gets it back behind the goal line. Nobody on his near side of the wrap. Back to Parker Moore. Moore shovels it back towards number 26, Gage Potter. Kapiga over front. Net front. Cooper Moss couldn't get it to go. Zach Repke in there battling with Moss. Moss comes out with it. Still with the puck is Cooper Moss. Back intercepted by Wyatt Skira to rim around the boards and played back down to Purdue. Purdue gets it all the way up to Aiden Smith. There should be a high sticking, and it will be called as the Cougars touch the puck. Parker Moore. Defenseman, the junior Parker Moore, been around the puck quite a bit. Jacob Aaron played a pretty good game so far, 16 of 17. Saves made in net. Holden Foos saved 19 of 22. Aaron, a pretty good season so far for him. He's got a .905 save percentage. This one's played too long for the stick at Dozma, and it will be an offsides. .11:01 left to go in the third period. Cardinals need something here quickly, as they may be against the clock here soon. Aiden Smith out there with Lazinski and Ortiz. Lazinski will be the one to take the face-off. Miller and Dowell, the defenseman. Won by Catholic Central. Cam Miller tried to get in the way. Kay Dowell will chase to it. Cardinals tomorrow will take on the Gladwin Flying G's right here at 1:30. Heiminger couldn't take it into the zone as a man offsides. Tenarmsel goes over to Onstadt. Onstadt back to Tenarmsel. Tenarmsel tries to get it ahead over to Heminger. Hit off the referee, bounce back in the neutral zone. But shot deep by Catholic Central. Cam Miller gets it off the boards, going to Aiden Smith. Freddie Ortiz going to apply the pressure on Onstadt. Got the pressure. Puck is behind the goal line now. Ortiz will scan. He'll go to the net front, try to get that one. Smith was in the area. Falling down was Heminger. Cam Miller couldn't play it, couldn't get the puck deep. Heminger, big hit by Cade Dowell. Open ice collision as Heminger is down. Dowell with the looks to be a clean hit right now on Ten Armsel as Ten Armsel is down. You could hear that one all the way up here. 10-13 left to go. Heminger this season, 3 points. 2 goals, 1 assist. The forward, junior forward, is down on the ice. $10-13 left to go in this one. Heminger still down in the turtle position right now. 22 shots for the Cougars. 17 shots for the Cardinals. Looks like one of the coaches will head out. I believe that may be head coach Kyle Marchand. Marchand in his first year, his very successful first year so far. Marchand 10-4-2 so far, according to the MHSA. But then again, according to Hockey Hub, the Cougars are 9-4-3, 4th place in the OK-Roo. And then they are technically 3-1-1 on the MHSA. As Heminger is still down here on the ice at Ewiglaben Ice Arena. Has been down for about 2 minutes. Finally looks up. He is going to be helped up as he will get himself up, propped up. He will be led back to the bench by Isaac Kapinga, the captain, along with his head coach Kyle Marchand. Good to see him get up, as looks like they will open the far gate up for him and maybe take him back to locker room 4 that is over there. Van Trusenberg will follow and head to the locker room. 10-13 left to go. The referee talking with who's out there right now. But Cade Dowell's not in the box. It was a clean hit. Heminger did have it as his head down, so big collision in the open ice. Cade Dowell was the one to deliver the massive hit on Cade Heminger, the forward. They've headed back to locker room 4. Wyatt Welch will take the face-off for the Cardinals. This one won back towards Quant. Quant couldn't get his stick on it, though. Played towards the open ice. Potter with it. Looking to get somebody open. Gage Potter, and taken away by Wyatt Skira. Taken up by Osowski. Brody Osowski gets around a man. Forced away by Parker Moore. Osowski wanted an interference call as he felt that he was far away from the puck to earn that. Cooper Moss down there with the puck. Excuse me, not down there, but in front of us. Wyatt Skira goes over, angled it off the boards towards the middle of Purdue and Quant. Purdue in the way was the referee. Had it turned over, really, because the referee was in the way, and now it's pinned up. Seth Purdue pins it himself, and it's finally poked away and batted around behind, and Murphy Quant will be the one to come off and plays it off the boards. Gage Potter keeps it, and he sends it on down. We'll go behind Foos. As Skira plays it to Welch. Didn't hit any stick. No icing, though. Potstelli in there, plays it over to Carlander. Carlander goes cleanly. Lazinski couldn't get the one-time off. As Potstelli plays it. Quick shot there by Ortiz. Sticked away by Aaron. Lazinski has it. Trying to find somebody to get open. Played it to Skira, but Cooper Moss was in the way. Gage Potter with the puck. He's joined by Parker Moore. Over to Parker Moore. Moore tried to be sticked away. He stops, shoots, and too high on the shot. There as they're going to be a penalty there. It's going to be holding. So Foos will come out, and the Cardinals going to be on the power play as Wyatt Skira's stick was held and then flipped up in the air. We saw that happen in Cadillac. Actually, a similar play. Aiden Smith was called for it. He's getting into it on the other end of the ice with Morgan Pottstilly. In the box, I believe, is number 8. So, 2 penalties here for Catholic Central. Cardinals got to come up clutch here. Parker Moore is in the box. Another holding penalty here. So, Cardinals power play unit out there have not found success in the last 2. They'll try to find success here. Osowski facing a diamond, the Cardinals are. Osowski looking for somebody. down low to Aiden Smith. Not going to get to Smith, and Osaski could not keep it in. He was not near the puck that was sent down. Holden Foos will come out. Osaski receives the puck. Looks to cycle potentially. He does, gives it off to Welch. Welch back to Osaski. Osaski gains the zone. Try to get between the legs, held up there by Tenarpsel, and he is visibly frustrated. This one played down the other way. Holden Foos with the puck. Welch has it. Coach Blash wanted Aiden Smith to come off. They'll call in sportsmanlike on Moore instead of holding. Wyatt Welch plays it to Brody Osaski. Osaski up to Ortiz. Ortiz stopped it. Quan out there. Along with Strokeridge. Played down low. Couldn't get a stick on it, was Osaski. And it's played ahead. Jonathan Lazinski out there. Holden Foos came out and it's played to Lazinski. 48 seconds left to go here on the Cardinal power play. Freddie Ortiz with the puck. He'll give it ahead to Miller. Miller got a stick on it. Looks like it's still going to be offsides, though. Just bad passing there from the Cardinals. 7:13 left to go. 33 seconds left to go on the Cardinal power play. Potter will take the face-off. Cohen Potter, that is, lost. The Cardinals win the draw on the power play. In their own zone, though. Got to get something started here. This will probably be one of their last chances with a man advantage. Quant plays it deep. Strokeridge will give chase along with Potstilli. It's back to Miller. Miller fires. Down low looking for a tip. Couldn't get it off the ice, though. Cohen Potter flies the zone. Miller trying to take him out. Potter goes ahead. This one's too long. Going to have to give chase. Jake Strokeridge will give chase along with Gavorkian. It's left for him. Strokeridge and Smith applying the pressure. As this one's played across, Repke gets his stick down there, bats it around. He has the lone goal for the Cardinals. Jake Strokeridge plays it deep. Aiden Smith along. He plays the body on Gavorkian. Back this one too long for Kapinga. It will be called for an icing. 6:15 left to go in the third. Cardinals play the Gladwin Flying G's, who are 8-8 with a 5.08 MPR. Fresh off a win over Cadillac on Wednesday, where they won 3-0. So they have not felt this sort of pressure since last Friday, a week ago, against Chippewa Valley. And that was a game where they had a lead in the majority of it, especially in the third period, before they allowed 2 goals in 30 seconds. Here's a 2-on-1. Moss over to Potter. Too high on a gauge. Potter could not find the back of the net. Kapingo keeps it in. It's back to Potter. Potter over to Cooper Moss. Moss couldn't get a shot off that highly, though. As Miller plays it, it's batted around. Isaac Kapinga. He'll go to the top. Postelli fires, and a save made by Holden Foos. As Cam Miller got into it a little bit thereafter with the assistant captain, Cooper Moss. Still going back and forth with Moss. Cardinals trail 3-1. Quick shot on, and a glove save made by Foos. He didn't realize he made the save. 5:49 left to go in the third period. Osaski takes the face-off. The Cardinals do win it. Seth Purdue dangles around and is able to get it out of his own zone. Fires over to Welch. Welch got a stick on it. And Moore down there. Parker Moore behind the goal line. Provided the pressure by Welch. Gavorkian looking. Scans, goes long. It's too long for anybody. This will be an icing. 5:30 left to go. 5:29 to be exact on the whistle. 3-1. Cardinals trail. 25 shots for the Cougars. 18 for the Cardinals. Osowski directing the faceoff. Purdue will take it. Welch and Osowski line up to the right. Faceoff is lost. The Cougars get it. Gavorkian with it. Looking, goes, and it's intercepted by Purdue. Purdue fell down. Murphy Quant has it, played it over to Purdue. This one too deep for Purdue. Played almost in front of the net there. If Cardlander didn't get a stick on it, that might have been a goal for the Cardinals. Up to Calden. Murphy Quant trying to get beat around. Calden gets it deep. This one back over to Purdue. Getting it out of the zone, though, I believe was Cade Dowell. This one back into the neutral zone. Dowell delivered the big hit that currently has Cade Heminger out of the game. Parker Moore with it. This one played off the boards. It looks like Aiden Smith will be the first one to it. Played off the glass and wrapped around. 4:37 left to go in the third period. Brody Osowski trying to provide the pressure on Gavorkian. This one quickly played out to Potter. Cohen Potter couldn't get it deep enough as Wyatt Skira dangles around. Here's Skira looking, tried to get it to Smith. Smith crashes. He was pushed into the goalie as there's extracurriculars after the play. There looks like a hand up in the air. As Aaron did lose his stick. Aiden Smith was pushed into Jacob Aaron. Officials discussing it. Looks like they might be assessing a penalty to Catholic Central. Cohen Potter is headed towards the bench. So Potter with his second penalty of the game, pushing his numbers up to 48 on the season. So 4:22 left to go. Last ditch effort here for the Cardinals. The third penalty of the period by the Cougars. Oh, they're sending two. So I think they just gave it unsportsmanlike of some sort. Cohen Potter is making gestures towards the referee right now. So this is a big-time opportunity for the Cardinals. One penalty on the board right now is for Cohen Potter. There's two penalties on the board, one to number 5. So there's two penalties currently on the board. Both at the 4:22 mark. It is 5-on-3. The Cardinals must capitalize here. Welch will take the faceoff to Osowski. He's got room to maneuver. Fires! Almost tipped in front by Aiden Smith. Couldn't get it as Seth Purdue tried to make the one-handed catch. Foos comes deeply out. Kappenka is going to apply the pressure on Welch. Seth Purdue has it behind. He leaves it for Osowski. Brody Osowski will gain his own. Now gain the red. Now gain the other blue. Osowski looking, circling around. Aiden Smith did a similar thing to get a goal against Dow in the first period in last year's all-school game. Brody Osowski with it. Fires! Almost in, too far to the right. Seth Purdue has it. Goes to Wyatt Welch. Welch down low to Wyatt Skira. Skira fires on in front. Oh, and it's back out. Osowski did keep it in, though. Cardinals pressure here. He goes over to Purdue. Purdue fires, blocked in front out there for the Cougars right now. It's Ten Armsel, Kappenka along with Onstock. Battling for the puck, keeping it in. What a play by Wyatt Skira. Aiden Smith poked away. Osowski in there pressuring. Kappenka going to work, and there should be no arms in the air as Kappenka was throwing hands down there. As this one tried to be circled. Ten Armsel stops, makes the move, gets around Purdue, gets it in the neutral zone, but not much deeper than that. Skira in there battling. Off comes Osowski. Osowski looks to be very tired. Welch is off as well. Purdue, Skira, and Smith still on there. Kappenka falls down. Isaac Kappenka with the puck. Looking, goes off the boards. The Cardinals playing very slow. They gotta go. They gotta fly, and Cam Miller just lost the puck. Cooper Moss with it. Has a chance. Oh, not gonna go there. Cam Miller just strictly lost the puck in front of the net. Almost cost the Cardinals a goal. Miller fires. Save made by Aaron. Back in front. Ortiz. Oh, couldn't go. Both of them are out of the box now. A successful 5-on-3, and Miller falls down again and loses the puck. Cohen Potter plays over to 5. Gavorkian. Both of them were just in the box as there's a shot going to be too high. Jonathan Lazinski gets to it. 2 minutes left to go here in the third period. Holden Foos is out of the net, and the Cardinals turn it over as soon as he comes out. But on is Osaski. Osaski, his time on the ice has to be out of this world tonight as he goes into the boards. He's underneath it. Miller will head off. Osaski slow to get up, shaking off. Quant is as Osaski holds his neck. This one to the slot. Lazinski couldn't get a shot on. There's a chance. Kevorkian on the open net. It's going to be an icing here with 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go in the third period.
Winner number 5, 2, 4, 8, 6, 7, 5, 2, 4, 8, 6, 7. Blue ticket winner.
1:34 left to go in the third period. Faceoff will come on the left wing. Osaski out there again. He's along with Skira, Lazinski, Purdue, and Welch. Nobody's in the net. The Cardinals only have 5 guys on the ice. The Cardinals only have 5 guys on the ice. It looks like a timeout will be called by the Cardinals. 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go. Cardinals trail 3-1. They just didn't do anything on their last they've had 4 chances on the power play, 0 for 4 in this period alone. They've had 5 chances this game, 0 for 5 this game. And going back to last game against Cadillac, where they had multiple chances as well. Against Cadillac, they had 3 chances in the second, couldn't do anything with it. So far, and in the first they had one. So the last 2 games, they're 0 for 8 on the power play. Or excuse me, that's 0 for 9, because 5 today, and then 4 on Wednesday. So the Cardinals' power play, really going to be the story here if they can't get the win. They were 0 for 1 on the power play against Chippewa Valley. So 0 for 10 in their last 10 attempts on the power play.
Quick reminder, folks, the next home game that we have is tomorrow versus Gladwin at 1:30.
0 for 12 in their last 12 attempts. So it just keeps getting worse. The Cardinal power play has not been able to find success recently. 0 for 12 in their last 12 attempts. 1 minute and 34 seconds left to go here in the third period. 3-1. Cardinals trail by 2. This one won back. Purdue keeps it in the zone off the win. Goes down to Lazinski. 6 on 5. Over to Purdue. Purdue goes across to Osaski. Osaski makes a move, trying to get around a man. Isaac Kappinga takes it away from him as he's taken away from the puck, battling for the puck down low. 70 seconds left to go here from Ewiglaben Ice Arena. This one's won. Here's a chance at the open net. Looking to fly with it. Poked away by Skira. Dozma had a chance at it. Didn't let the puck fly, though. Was hoping to avoid an icing if he were to miss. Purdue goes across, skipped over the stick. As a shot on there by Tenarpsel. And in a beautiful diving attempt by Seth Purdue to try and make the save. As no, they're going to rule it off. They're waving it off. It's going to be a center ice face-off. As I think they might have ruled it for offsides. 55.1 seconds left to go. Foos will head on. That means one of the Cardinals have to head off. No, Foos will stay on the bench. He'll head towards the bench. It's 6 on 5 for the next 55.1 seconds left to go. Tenarpsel, another shot. Second time, not going to go. As that one should be called for an offsides. Or an icing. That's an icing, and the ref just missed their call. And a great block shot there by Seth Purdue. Cardinals should have had a face-off coming on the other side, and they didn't get it because the ref just missed. Kappik is going to have a chance. It's poked away. Aiden Smith on the puck now. Tenarpsel takes another shot. This one's blocked again by Purdue. So Purdue on the first one missed his diving attempt on the one that went in, and there was a rule for an offsides. As there's Purdue's being held up, and there's a punch. Dozma, he's going to be out of the game. He threw a punch on Purdue. Dozma's going to be guided to the bench. 17.7 seconds left to go. Jackson Dozma. So 2 minutes. He only gets 2 minutes for that. On the punch on Purdue. He was holding Purdue and then decided to throw a fist towards him. The refs are making a gesture to get somebody out. Parker Moore, they're going to get out of here. And they're going to call a timeout, I believe. It will be whistled for Catholic Central. So Dozma gets the roughing penalty. So here it is, the Cardinals. I said it earlier, 0 for 12 in their last 12 attempts on the power play. They could rule it a roughing. It's going to be a long process for this Cardinal team here. Figure out, no matter what the outcome of this game, it's an NPR boost because Catholic Central has an NPR of almost 600, which ranks to be the 16th highest in the entire state. So one of the best teams in the entire state was in the building today, and the Cardinals had multiple chances to tie this game. 5 power play chances alone in this period. 6 in the entire game. 4 penalties from Big Rapids. 6 for Catholic Central. So a lot of whistles. In a 3-1 game, Catholic Central leads. They get the draw here. They'll pin up. Going to war. Down on the boards. Finally poked out. Isaac Kapingo will wrap it around. Osaski's going to intercept it, and he bit it going down. Cooper Moss is going to go with Purdue. Purdue and Moss on the net. Not going to go there. That's the end of the game. Cardinals lose this one 3-1 against the Grand Rapids Catholic Central Cougars. As Cooper Moss was making gestures towards the Big Rapids players. Cardinals lose 3-1. We'll get you your recap. Jacob Aaron, the winner. He saves 20 of 21. Holden Foos saves 23 of 26. 2 early goals in the first period were the difference maker. Zach Repke, the lone goal of the game for the Cardinals, and a whole lot of penalties to continue on, and then a power play goal scored by Jackson Dozma, his first goal of the season on the power play, and then 5 penalties in the third period. Cardinals go 0 for on their power play. They are officially 0 for 13 on power play in the last 13 attempts. Cardinals fall to Catholic Central. We'll be back tomorrow at 1:30 as the Cardinals will take on the Gladwin Flying G's, who are 8-8 with an NPR of 508. A big regional game for those two teams, as this one was a big NPR booster. Should push them over FNV. Tomorrow with a win would get them a big one. Would probably put them over Gladwin, but that does it here. Cardinals fall 3-1 against Catholic Central.